Hi, Virgos. This is Genevieve with Belladonna Moonbeams. How are y'all this week? I'm doing great. The moon is moving into Aries, which means that all this crazy bouncing around and frenetic energy we've been having is going to kind of mellow out. Be zoom. Okay, well, maybe not quite that great, but it's going to mellow out. The things that have needed to be closed will be closed. Um, it's time to move forward and make changes. It's just an awesome time. So, what do Virgos need to hear for the week of July 6th through July 12th, 2020? What do Virgos need to hear? What do Virgos need to hear? The first card we get is the Page of Wands, which is about messages and communication. Wands is all about communication and things like that. And this says that it's time to spend some time on your computer, communicate, write a lot of emails, um, and maybe study up in some foreign countries, something like that, because there's that possibility. Now we have the Knight of Swords, which is all about action. So when you have the Knight of Swords, it's a very active card. See how he's racing off to battle? And so it's about action and making choices. Uh, but there's a lot of strong intelligence, um, and there's a fight this week. So even though there's communication, you've got to communicate for this fight that you're entering. And finally, this is a card. This is the Four of Wands, and it's reversed. And you know, reversed to me just means it's watered down. It means that it's a happy and safe home. But because it's reversed, home doesn't feel as safe as you'd like it to be or as happy. So I think that there's some battles going on in your life that you're going to have to fight. Um, and you're going to have to fight those by communication. Um, so if you're married, I think this means that you and your spouse might be having a disagreement or something, but with communication, you can bring it all together. Now, the next card I'm going to pull from the Oracle of the Dragon Fae. This is a deck by Lucy Cavendish. It's all about fairies and dragons, and I happen to like fairies and dragons. What do Virgos need to hear? What do Virgos need to hear? What do Virgos need to hear? I'm not the best at shuffling. Spirit is working on me with that. And this is the Apalala card, which is a peaceful dragon. So what this card is saying, and how you let this card resonate with you this week, is you see he's got the yin and the yang going on. You need to find your balance between the good and the bad, too much food, not enough food. You've got to find balance in your life this week. And finding balance is going to bring you peace. And that's also balance in that communication with that person in your life that you're struggling with. Because life doesn't have to be a struggle. I mean, there are days it is. I mean, really, like right before payday, it's a struggle to know what to eat. But you know what I'm talking about. So now I have my gorgeous crystal ball, and I'm going to ask it what you need to hear. And I see a sunrise. Actually, like a sun, like the rays from a sun. And so that means that you're going to have illumination this week. And then you're going to see where that is. I see a star, which means that Spirit's going to point the way for you to know what to do. And there's several cracks. And those cracks means that the world as you know it, or that life as you know it, is starting to crack like an egg. And something beautiful like a chicken, a baby chicken or a bird is going to come forth, or a dragon. But you've got to let it come out. And I see the prisms. And those prisms are saying that we have so much color in our life and so much truth in life, but we have to see it. Or it can just be a pane of glass. It's only when we look deeper that we see those prisms. And I see a moth, and I believe that means that you feel like you're stuck. Kind of like you're in mothballs, but you're not. Let that egg out. Go ahead and let everything hatch that's supposed to hatch this week. If you want to do a private reading, give me a text 405-512-9400, or go on my Facebook page, Belladonna at Moonbeams. And until then, next week, I'll see you next week. Namaste, y'all.